Al, you do an intro.
Do your thing.
Hi guys, my name is Al. So we're here, working on the Civic. That's fucking Mickey Mouse.
Is that what that was? Fucking goof, dude. I didn't mean to. Alright, what's up? It's Saturday again. We're actually got a little bit of a late start. We had to go and pick up the rear end. Hayden continued welding the frame rails that we were doing under there. I think we showed you on the last video, but I'll show you here again in a second. We're just gonna... Yeah, Tony made a bomb ass breakfast. Entirely too much. We still have a shit ton of food left, don't we? Yeah. Okay, but we're basically in the same place that we were last time. Or at the beginning of the last day. I mean, granted we got the frame rails welded in and everything, but the whole purpose of those rails was to give us a connection point to go between so that we could make the transmission cross mount, or the transmission cross member, so that we could mount the transmission. So with the rails in place, now we had to put the car back on the ground so that we can put the motor in the place that it's going to stay, so that we can get an idea of where the cross member is going to go front to back. So we're going to mark that and then take the motor back out, lift the car back up, and I guess create the cross member. We got to weld a couple things, but it's going to be a bolt-in cross member so that we can just drop it down. But we got to weld the tabs on there that's actually going to connect to the two frame rails.
Yeah, it should be pretty simple.
Yeah, shouldn't be.
Gonna drill a hole in the bottom side of the frame rails and then weld nuts into the holes. And then the whole crossmember will bolt up into it.
Yep.
Nice and easy.
We went to Jen's house to pick up the rear end. So we have the rear end for the car now, but it's completely stock right now. It came out of an Explorer. We're going to cut all the brackets off of that, grind it down, get it ready for Jeff to shorten up. And that's about all we'll probably do today. I mean, we'll be lucky to get all the way through that. It's a lot of cutting and grinding to do. All right, so we got the car back down and we're taking a bunch of measurements. It's actually kind of tough because we're not sure what measurements we can trust. Like, we're looking for trying to get the front center and the tail shaft centered, but like, we don't know if the frame rails are shaped exactly the same, if we can trust them being, you know, between these two, and we center that, versus like, we don't have something that goes all the way through into the car to also measure center line off of for the tail shaft to make sure that we're, you know, not crooked one way or the other. So we're measuring from between the two pinch welds in the doors and then between the two frame rails up in the bay. And so we've got it pretty centered there. I think we're okay. We'll probably start taking measurements and marking up the frame rails that we installed for the transmission cross member here in a bit.
Line you up?
I guess so. Look at Lucy, she doesn't care, she doesn't look at it at all. She knows better. Ow, dude. Moron. Bam! That'll take way longer.
Why would it take you so long?
I don't know. Everything does. Go turn that off.
Slower than you.
Yeah, where do you think the name comes from? Go run. Hurry, hurry! Faster! Don't hit the back of the car, it'll fall off.
Now, there's no warranties with this Metigulous.
No warranty?
Yeah, no warranties.
Take it back.
But I'm sure she'll be okay.
If you were that sure, you put a warranty on it. Alright, so if you haven't noticed, that is our transmission cross member. We just used some angle iron on the end. We're going to drill some holes in both ends of those and weld in some nuts on both of the frame rails that we welded to the car in the last video. And that's what that'll bolt into. And so that'll go across. and we'll put a little riser in there to be able to meet up to this point. The training mount.
Burn your nose.
Yeah, mine's just.
Mine's clean.
Damn it. Get back to work then.
Oh yeah, we're drilling half controls.
Hang on, I got.
Right, so just be plumbing big for the bolts we got.
Oh, dude, we're good.
Hey.
Hold on.
You could use a mirror in the bathroom.
No, I got one right
You gotta
here.
show the YouTube people how to clean their face.
Yeah, exactly. This is dirtier because he's doing more work.
What's up, bitches? Well, I guess.
So both of our dogs are blind now because they like to look at Hayden welding. Yep, they're just running into each other now. Anybody
They
want
did
some
not want to
defective
look
dogs?
away.
I'll take this one.
Slightly blind. No, you can't have him. He's special.
He's very special.
Special ed.
All right, what we got now?
Drill some holes.
Oh, we're gonna drill some hose.
Yeah, and then weld some nuts.
With that brand new DeWalt bit that's got maybe 3 holes in it.
Yeah, probably. If we're lucky.
Yeah, I gotta let the people of YouTube critique your welds.
Well, they don't look that great, so I'm gonna take them off.
Damn!
I mean, they saw how fast I did them.
I know, that was really fast. YouTube professionals out there, go ahead and give them some tips.
Wyatt's, guarantee you Wyatt's gonna chime in. Dude, you suck at MIG welding. You have to do better. Guaranteed. Dude, these DeWalt bits suck.
Dude, that's really bad.
Watch.
It's a wall, dude. Like, oh my lord. Dude. Take it easy up there, champ.
It's a Linux bit that I've used a bajillion times.
Oh, DeWalt, kill yourself.
China. Different China.
Different China. Here, I'm gonna get the impact. I'm gonna show you guys.
No? Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
break it. Oh, break what? You're literally gonna break the drill. There. You'll break the little quarter adapter thing on it.
Stupidity walking this way.
But a lot of fun, it breaks that bit.
Dude, I don't need your negativity in my life.
I'm going nuts over here.
Fuck you. Eat shit.
Well, maybe it's made to be on an impact. It's so weird. I've never seen a drill bit like that.
So we're grinding down the nuts so that, because we don't need them to be nuts, they're basically just threaded bungs that we're gonna weld into the frame rails. But I think we need to make the holes on there even bigger than they already are to be able to fit the grinded down nuts in. Okay, so we got the majority of the cross member done. Hayden still has to weld the nuts inside, oh here they are, inside the frame rails. But he was able to weld up and get the holes made for the actual cross member itself. But he had to go to his old lady's birthday party. So that's where he's at right now. He's gonna come by tomorrow and finish that stuff up so that we'll have the trainee cross member and possibly even the mount done. It's taken us a little bit longer than we wanted it to, but that's just how it goes sometimes. He was really sick, I was sick. It's been kind of a rough 2 weekends. But we did go get, like I said before, the rear end, and Tanya's taking that apart right now. Getting ready to crack it open so we can get the axles out. And once we get everything off of it that we don't need, we'll actually start cutting off all of these unnecessary brackets. We're gonna get it down to bare tubes, changed since 1995.
You know my biggest fear is that there's like a giant fucking spider in here
Why would there be a spider in there?
with like a bunch of little babies.
Why would there be spiders in there? Those are irrational fear.
Ah!
Bunch of metal and old fluid, that's what it is.
Oh
Ew. Oh yeah, there's a good amount of fluid in there. Okay, so we gotta drain all that shit out. Oh yeah.
That stinks.
This is the worst smelling material on earth as far as I'm
Stinks so
concerned. I hate it so much. Yeah. Oh! What did I say? Keep it in the center. Pick it up.
This is what I don't like.
get it?
Is it okay on that side?
Yeah, but it's gonna move when you, yeah, there you go. Got it.
Good.
Nice.
Oh, did you throw that back in?
No, I didn't at all. Okay, so there's a little, that 8mm bolt that we were trying to get out, it holds that, oh, you.
It fell. It literally fell.
Do that again. There you go, there you go. Okay, so, not the end of the world, but yeah, it kind of wedges itself in there, so you don't want that to happen if you can avoid it. Here, let me see that pin.
That's why I'm not allowed to touch things.
So,
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know, right? Okay, so that's that sucker that goes down the middle. Yeah, that 8mm is what actually keeps that in place. This is getting weird, weirder. Okay, that's not. And these little flat parts are what actually butts up against the end of the axle inside the diff. So, I hope nobody, okay, so keep in mind, I've never even been in one of these diffs, so don't think I'm talking like matter of fact or whatever. This is the first time I'm taking one apart, but I'm just going through it, seeing how everything works. All right, so I accidentally already did one. So we're gonna have her do the next one. I didn't realize they would fall out so easily. I thought the C-clips in these things were actually like spring clips. But yeah, they literally are just half moons that just fall right out. So, what is this dude doing?
He's like super pissed off right now.
He is angry as shit. He's laying on the little piece of blanket. Oh, he's mad we took it. Yeah, that's the only piece of blanket he can lay on because his tools are on it. This is amazing. Hey,
Ow.
Hey, Al, what's the problem?
Alistair, what are you doing?
His eyes already. He's super tired.
Go lay down in there. Go lay on the futon.
We can bring his bed out here, I guess, but the bottom's gonna go.
No, I don't want to get it all dirty.
Okay. Deal with it, Al.
All right, so I'm pushing in on.
Oh, that one.
Okay, don't even need a screwdriver.
All right, so that pin that used to go down the middle of that allowed or kept the axles from being able to be pushed in like that, so that the C-clips couldn't fall off. So yeah, that was its purpose. That's hilarious. Okay. Anyway, so now that those clips are out, we should be able to pull these straight out. I don't know if we have to take it, right? Hopefully we don't have to take the drums off. Yeah, probably. Go ahead and pull that one out.
Oh yeah, nice and. Oh.
Okay, so now that we have the axles out of the way, we gotta get these drum brakes out of the way too. We'll take those off, and then we'll get these off so we can pull this whole thing out. And so the ends are off, and not sure if we want to take the diff out or not, but we definitely want to cut off all of these brackets. We just want smooth tubes all the way down. So we're gonna cut all these things off. That's probably gonna take a while. We're gonna cut off as much as we can and then grind down the rest to be as smooth as possible. Because we're gonna weld our own 4-link brackets on this. And so we just don't have a need for anything else. All these brackets are for attachments, suspension attachments that we're not gonna use anymore. Got all of the brackets cut off. I still need to cut off the ends of the rear end. But all of those giant brackets and everything have been cut off. We need to grind them down smooth. Tanya's gonna do that next weekend. That's gonna be her major task, and to get rid of these ends here as well, so that it's just a bare tube all the way across. And then we're gonna take the diff out as well, empty that whole thing out so that we are completely down to bare. We are going to go over to Bora's at Torque Automotive right now to prep our stock LS motor for probably more power than we'll ever put in there. So I'll head over there now.